Good afternoon, friends. I hope you're all well. Happy December. I'm going to try and do a few videos for the December projects for Christmas that we all love to do. It's all fun, isn't it? Hope you're all well. Today we're going to make some lip balm holders, and it's such a quick project to make using your scraps of fabric. They're absolutely 5 minutes, 10 minutes and it's together. Oh, they're cute. You just put your little lip balm in there. You can attach it to your keyring, to your handbag, to your belt. Fab, I love them. Absolutely love these. So easy to make. So, all I've got is a piece of 2.25 inch by 15 inch. Piece of leftover fabric from something, I don't know what. Isn't that beautiful? And then, yeah, 2.25 inch by 15 inch. And then I've got some fusible interfacing just to give it a bit of stability. Okay, so I'm just going to, I've done it slightly smaller than the fabric so it doesn't stick to my iron, because I'm really good at doing that. So I have cut the fusible interfacing slightly smaller, just a few millimetres around there, so that it just makes life a bit easier when we're sticking it on. So that's now stuck on. So we're just gonna make the top a little bit like a tag, if you will. So all I'm gonna do is make a little fold in the middle, just so I've got the centre of the width there. Get my little hardware here so that I can make a mark at either side. I'll show you in a minute. My thing that my camera's on is not easy to manoeuvre, to move the camera around, so you'll be able to see what I'm doing in a moment, in a little moment. Right, I'm using my friction pen because it's heat erasable. So as soon as I put my eye into that, the pen marks disappear. So I've done 2 marks here at either side of the hardware, if you will, giving a little bit more room for the sewing. And I've put a little mark here, 3/4 inch down the side here, so that when I fold this in half widthways, make sure it's all nicely lined up. All I'm going to do is cut the corners off like that to make a tab, you see? And then we're going to put it right sides together, so nice sides together. I'm just going to pin that so it doesn't move because I want it all nicely lined up. I don't want it to shift on me. So flatten that down a little bit so that it's, and then I'm just going to cut this bottom off because I'm going to want to use the bottom bit for turning. There we go. So all I'm going to do is sew. Let me move my stuff. I'm just going, so you can see the sewing machine. I'm just going to sew all the way around except for the bottom bit, leaving the bottom open. So if I could just find my little foot, my sewing foot. I'm going to go back a few stitches as well, just to secure them stitches so they don't come loose when I'm turning it inside out. Let's move that pin. And then we just turn. If you leave the, gone too far there. If you leave the needle in the down position, you find it easier to just move that pin to turn your work like saw. Just going back and forth at the start and the finish so that we don't have any stitches coming undone. Let's trim those, and then let's turn this inside out like so. Just putting some fusible interfacing on it just gives it a little bit of stability, a little bit of body, a little bit of structure. And then turn this inside out. Sorry, I've got threads all over me now, I'm itching. Get the crochet hook in there to pull out the seams so it doesn't look untidy. Let's just go run down the seam. You can do this with any kind of turning tool. I just prefer a crochet hook because it's gentler on the seams. It doesn't poke through and damage anything because the hook is rounded. Just get rid of those loose threads. Top looks a bit too rounded for my liking, so I'm just gonna go in there again. There we go. Just persuade it. And then I'm just going to give that a very quick press with the iron so that you can see the edges better. And then I'm just going to sew this up now right close to the edge, as close to the edge as I can manage it without causing any problems. There we go. Hold on to your thread so it doesn't create a bird's nest, and go back. And back again. You only need to go back and forth a couple of stitches, that's all. Trim the threads, tidy this up. I'm not having anything sticking out. We want it all nice and neat. Just take your time, and that's neatly sewn up at the very end now. So we're just going to turn that over about an inch. About, she says. I don't usually get it just bob on. Oh, it is for a change. Wow. Turn it up at the bottom an inch and just give it a quick sew right across. Just to give it a nice edge. Going back again. Oh, come on. Just got a bit stuck there because the fabric's very thick now. It's always worth using a quilting needle. Oh, do you know this? I do not like this sewing machine. It's always playing up every single project. I'm just going to have to... I was going to try and make this sewing machine last as long as I could because I only bought it last year when my brother packed in. Excuse me, I have got... One minute. I seem to be having some trouble with this sewing machine. I do regret buying it, but my sewing machine just failed miserably on me last year, and I had lots to do, lots to finish, and I just had to get a sewing machine. Like, oh heck. So I ordered this one because no, the needle threader never works. Sorry guys, the needle threader never works on this. It never has right from the beginning, and I am used to using needle threaders on sewing machines, so I do know how they work. But I do have to say I know this machine is a firm favourite with a lot of people I know. A close friend of mine has this machine and she loves it. But I found it nothing other than absolute utter crap. It really is a rubbish machine for me. I do not like it, and no, that thread won't work. That needle threader will not work. It really is a horrible sewing machine is this. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. The stitches are neat. When you're sewing, the stitches are neat, where the brother used to skip stitches and have untidy stitches on it, which was awful because you want your work to look professional. So the brother wasn't that brilliant. The 130 QC was fabulous, but the next one up that I got, I can't remember what that was, 180 or 210 or something, I found that really rubbish. And so I got this one when the other one broke down, and then unfortunately I've had nothing but trouble with all of my machines. I think the only machine I've ever had that was really good was a Toyota machine years ago. It was a manual, and honestly, it was a right little workhorse, that machine. It lasted for about, I think it was 25 years. I made curtains, costumes, cushion covers, loads of clothes for me and my children. I made a massive Cinderella dress for my daughter years ago. I made her a Victorian dress, leopard outfit for my son for his nursery. Honestly, I've made some fabulous things on that machine, but after about 25 years or so, it did pack up on me. And ever since then, I've never had a decent machine. I think I need to just save up and invest in a high-end machine, because buying these more, what I'd call an everyday model of machine, is for me a waste of money, because you're spending money on something that's just not flipping working right. I should have just sent this back to Singer at the time and said, I'm sorry, I want my money back, it's an absolute heap of crap, but I didn't. Right, I'm going to just try and sew that down again, simply because it wasn't very straight. I wasn't too happy with that. And the machine started playing up. Right, let's try again, shall we? Let's just give that a bit of a press first. And we will try again. Right, to the other side. Try and keep a straight line. There we go. Let's go back one. There we go. Let's see if that's any better. Now I've re-threaded it. It'll behave for a short time and then start playing up again, I'm sure. So that's the bottom bit sewn. As you can see, there's a few bits I need to tidy up. Sorry guys, there's a lot of noise outside. I don't know what you'd think. We lived on a bloody motorway on here. Honestly, it's a tiny little cul-de-sac on a tiny little estate, and you'd think we were on M61 or something, or M6. Unbelievable. And it sets the dogs off every 5 minutes. It's just never any peace around here. Sorry to complain, but it's just driving me crazy today. Right, so I'm just going to turn this up from the bottom about 2 inches, over 2 inches. I usually find 2 1/4 to 2 1/2 inches about right. That's 2 1/4 inches, that. Okay. If I have to stop and start this video one more time, I'm going to throw my dogs outside. and make them stay outside. I am so fed up of them now. They have been like this all the day. I just don't know how much noise one person can make out there. Right, sorry to moan, sorry to complain. I've just tried to video this. I think this is my 4th attempt now. I'm going to start at the bottom, I think. I am going to kick off if I have to re-edit and reload. The last one just wouldn't work, so I had to start again and then start again. So I think this is either my, yeah, I think this is my 4th attempt, this one. Right, let's try again. Here we go. Now this is quite thick, it's going through a lot of fabric layers, so we may just have to take it slow. Sorry guys, I was pressing on the, I was pressing on the foot and nothing was happening. I think when I've got through Christmas, I think I'll seriously start looking around for sewing machines. Now where the join is here, where your lip balm's going to be going in and out of that pocket, I'm going to go over a couple of times back and forth with the stitching, because you need that to be quite strong there. Turn, turn, turn. You really want to have your needle in the down position when you're doing jobs like this, so that you can just turn your work regularly without worrying about it moving. Right. Again, take your time over that where it's getting thicker here, and go back and forth with those stitches. There we go. Probably not the neatest sewing I've ever done, but these are just a little project for the Christmas craft fair that I'm going to be helping out with at my local church. They're just so cute. Aren't they beautiful? And your lip balm just goes in there. Fits in there quite cute, doesn't it? Isn't that lovely? So we're just going to put the little key fob on the top now. I would recommend using these pliers simply because they fit this job perfectly. They are designed for these. Yeah, I will take the, I have been taking the key ring off while I've been fitting these, just for ease. Come on, splitting my nails and breaking my nails at the same time. There we go. So it just sits in there nicely, like that, so that you can line your key fob up both sides. Just check those sides, making sure you've got it as even as you possibly can, and squeeze. Isn't that so cute? I love these. They're so quick to make when you've not got a crummy machine. Bear with. Oh. Dropping my key ring. It's just the kind of day we're having, guys. So I'll pop the little key ring back on. I love these. They just bring so much joy. Little projects like this bring me so much joy. Trim those little cotton bits off. And you've got a lovely lip balm holder. So, stocking fillers, Christmas fairs. Make one for yourself. If you're like me and you're always losing lip balms, which I am. Yeah, great little projects. So, Merry Christmas. I can say that on 1st of December, I don't care. Merry Christmas. I might even say it on every video. I get so excited with these Christmas projects. They just bring so much fun and joy, don't they? Nice distraction from, there's too much seriousness, so let's have some fun. Let's have some fun and enjoy Christmas and just enjoy celebrating, enjoy opportunities to be together, have fun together, eat, spend time going to church, learn why we celebrate Christmas, enjoy the fact, you know, of why we celebrate Christmas and why it's so important to us. So yeah, lip balm holder. I'll be back with another project soon. So for now, goodbye, God bless, take care, and I'll see you again soon, folks. Bye for now.